Sometimes the fastest way to get an answer about your data is to include a visual called Q&A, which is short for question and answer, where you're actually able to use sort of natural language and type a question, and it'll do its best to try and find the answer by analyzing your data. So let's say we go to the sales by region page, and I've just reduced the waterfall chart. I could reduce it even further and reduce also this matrix here so that I've got room for a Q&A at the top here. Even move the back button over. On the visuals, you're looking for this particular button here, which is your Q&A. If I click that, then I can move it and move it up towards the top, stretch it, and make it taller. So this is where you ask a question about your data, and it's even got some of these to get you started. These I found didn't actually do too well. If I click on that, I got a blank, so then hit the X. So you can look at these, but they didn't really give me a lot of useful information. So what you could do is show all suggestions, count resellers, for example, and there's 40 resellers. If I close that and show all suggestions, I could choose any of these other ones. Or what you could do is just type, what was the total sales? And there's the answer there. Or what was the average sales? Let's take that out. And when I press enter, there's the average answer there. So you can just ask questions. I could say top, let's just delete that, top reseller. And that's global bike retailers, and so on and so forth. If I thought, oh, I want to keep that as a visual, I could actually hit this button, which would turn this Q&A result into an actual standard visual that you could keep on your page and sit with the other items. So if I click that, for example, there it is there. I could then resize it, and that's a visual that I've now got as part of my page. If I click back here, I can add the Q&A again, stretch it, and resize it. Now what I might do this time is I might actually go into this gear stick here, and it's in here that you can teach people how to use the Q&A. I'm just trying to move it over and it's just on a delay. What I might do is I might go teach Q&A, and what I want to do, actually make suggested questions. This is a good one. So I might say total sales, because they're going to ask me that. So if I go total sales and it says that it's that, then I can go add, and that adds it to my suggested questions. And then I might go top reseller, and that gives me the answer there. And again, I can add that. Or I could go average sales last year. And again, that's not a very good one, so I wouldn't add it. Or average sales 2020. And there's an answer there. Average sales, I'll go for that one. Oh, no, I don't like that. So average sales 2020. And I will just add that as well. And so if I save that, for example, close that, here are my suggested questions for somebody who comes along. And I can add my own suggestions, but still allow them to ask questions about the data for anything that falls outside of those. So the Q&As are actually really quite good.